Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to part 2 of our What Sold for the week of August 29th. We split this into two because we sold 100 postcards, and an hour long of a postcard video is just too much for me and for you. If you missed part 1, go back in the playlist, and you should be able to find it no problem. So this week it was 100 eBay postcards for $573 and 6 Hip postcards. Hip woke back up this week after 2 weeks of dormancy, and for roughly around $100, give or take. So without further ado, let's jump into it, shall we? Okie dokie. Here we've got a nice, cool, I like this one, linen postcard. This is cadets marching to a parade at West Point Military Academy in New York. This one was up for a little bit. It did sell, went out on a offer sent to watchers. So it sold for $5.91 plus shipping. Here we have a nice Norwegian Christmas card, or it's in Norwegian, even though it was sent from and to within the United States. But Gladelig Jewel. Been listing as many of my Christmas postcards as I've been able to. Q4 is around the corner, and Christmas sells year-round regardless. This one wasn't big money, just because I didn't really think it was all that interesting. It's not embossed. It's got some holly, some pine boughs, nice cabin scene. Sold for $1.95 plus shipping. Here we have, once again, this is actually not Butte, Montana. This is Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. This one came out of the lot I got from Just in Time Flipping. There's a number of Lake Geneva postcards in that lot. This street view has a lot going for it. It's got some cool cars, a bunch of signs. It's a winter scene. It's unused or unposted. Sold relatively quickly. I had it up at $14.95. Somebody sent me a $13 offer. I said, that sounds great, and I shipped it out. Here we go. We've got Sheboygan in the Blaven. This is Sheboygan, Wisconsin, the Sheboygan County Courthouse. I listed a bunch of Wisconsin cards, so a bunch of them sold. This one wasn't huge money, $1.95 plus shipping. Clearly a linen postcard. We've got a lot of crosshatches and blah, blah, blah. You guys hopefully know now what a linen postcard is. Here we've got the Hotel Abraham Lincoln in Springfield, Illinois. Unposted. This one's also a linen postcard. You got to look real close, though. Looks like it could be a white border. Cars in front, all of that. It's actually a relatively slick front to it, too. So this one really, one of those borderline ones that could really fool you if you're not paying attention. Sold for $2.51 plus $1 shipping. I've mentioned it before. I really like these like 3-point corner perspective corner shots of buildings. They always look just so cool, and it's a great way to, add 3 dimensions to a 2-dimensional surface. Oops. This one sold very, very quickly. I had a feeling that it would. I don't think I underpriced it. This is an advertising postcard for Low Arabian horses. These are the horses Tuhatmos and Farazdak, which I believe are Egyptian gods, but I'm not sure. I looked it up when I listed it, but I'm pretty sure that's what they are. Yeah, they're imported from Egypt along with several mares. So yeah, kind of a cool and unusual, unique horse postcard. This one actually also came from the just-in-time flipping lot. So this is from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, which on its own is not a super common place for a postcard, but also I think the content here being the horses, people like horses. So yeah, $14.95 plus $1 shipping. Happy with that. Nope. All right. So this one sold, but I can't find it. And I may have to end up canceling this order. I've looked everywhere. I've looked in the train section. I've looked in the West Virginia section. I've looked in my back stock. I've looked everywhere. I don't know. I don't think I have it. It's unfortunate. I don't like canceling orders. I haven't given up yet. This one sold for $4.95 plus $1 shipping. And hopefully I won't have to give that money back. This is the Eli Thomas Lumber Company engine number 2 in Fenwick, West Virginia. Oh, we didn't pull up our reviews here, so let's just do that real quick. Here's the Indiana Motel in Dallas, Texas. Nice linen postcard. And I skipped a bunch. So we'll just do this. So this is the Wallkill River, New York. People under the bridge. This one sold very quickly. Also came from the just-in-time flipping lot. $13 plus $1 shipping. Just a nice picture of some people in canoes under the bridge. There's my zoom in. Posted in 1944. Although this is not a linen postcard, it is white border. Sold very quickly. Took an offer as well. So very happy with the $13 I got on it. All right. So the next 26 postcards all went to the same customer. I'm going to try to go through these relatively quickly. They are all Texas postcards. They all went to the same customer. The grand total on the order was $115.70 plus shipping. 26 in a single order, I believe, is my largest single customer postcard. They also came in and they bought one more postcard after this, which is, let's see if I've got it here. It's going to be a few postcards after we do this. So here's what the same customer picked up. They've got a nice linen postcard of the Woolworth Company store with that same cool, corner of the building view with vanishing point perspective. This is the Indiana Motel in Dallas, Texas. Another linen postcard, unposted. They picked up the Grant Motel, also in Houston, Texas. Another nice linen. It's completely air conditioning. They picked up the Turner Hotel in Gainesville, Texas. This is the porch and driveway with horses and carriages in front. Nice view of street view here in Beaumont, Texas. This is Orleans Street in Beaumont. Got the Humble Oil sign here, another Gulf Oil sign. There's the full view. They picked up a Holiday Inn postcard. This is Mesquite, Texas. These Holiday Inn postcards with the old signs do very well, just in general. Here's a Austin, Texas poolside at the Terrace Motor Hotel. I zoomed in, of course, on the pretty lady. Another chrome postcard. We got a cowboy and dun quarter horse. This horse's name is Beggar Pooh. You heard that right. Beggar Pooh. There we go. There's the full image. Posted 1973. Here we have the Dallas, Texas location of the JFK assassination. I think really cool. There's the, we've got all the little things sort of pointed out here. This is probably not too long after, maybe 65, 66, somewhere in there. I think just a really interesting postcard. Not uber rare, but interesting nonetheless. We have Huntsville, Texas. This is the home of Sam Houston, the Mount Vernon of Texas. Nice unposted linen postcard. We've got Churning Basin in Buffalo River in Houston, Texas as well. Another linen postcard here. Here we have clearly a linen postcard of the Courthouse Plaza in Tyler, Texas, the Rose Garden of America. We have Lamar County Courthouse in Paris, Texas. Another unposted linen postcard. We have the Mission de la Purísima Concepción, first mission built in San Antonio, Texas, 1731. Another nice linen postcard. Nice state capital, state flag, state flower card. A lot of different versions of this in a lot of different states where you see, the state capital, the state flag, and a field of the state flowers. I've seen it most frequently with Texas in variations, but it does exist for other states as well. San Antonio, Texas skyline. Another linen postcard. Got some gunk on the back there. That don't matter. I'm going to list it. We've got a unposted of the Lamar Hotel in Houston, Texas. This is also a linen, although hard to tell. Large letter greetings from Texas. Picking up on the theme here. Got another linen postcard. This is the Fair Park Auditorium in Dallas, Texas. U.S. Federal Building in Waco, Texas. Another linen. Oh, cats are getting frisky. The Wilson Building in Dallas, Texas. This one's older. Divided back. Nice Victorian ladies walking out in front. Another large letter greeting. This is a crop. Slightly different than the other ones. We don't have the little windows here, but more of a cartoony image. There's some, pretty much this was Crop's answer to Kurt Tyke's large letter readings, right? So, they're similar, but not the same. Then we've got a more classic large letter greetings from El Paso. Really like this one. And when we say large letter, that is large letter. That fills up the majority of the postcard. Super neat. got a Austin, Texas, St. David's Episcopal Church, the oldest church in Austin, Texas. Another unposted linen postcard. And then finally, oh wait, maybe not finally, but the Keystone Room Hotel in Fort Worth, Texas. Advertising postcard, also completely air conditioned. Good news, everybody. Then we have the post office in San Antonio, Texas. And then we're out of Texas, but we'll be back in just a minute. Here's Portsmouth, New Hampshire. This is not to the same customer. Very common postcard. There's a ton of them out there. Undivided back from 1905. It sold for $2.95. Free shipping. No, plus shipping. My mistake. Gotta stop saying that. Los Angeles, California. This is the Doheny residence in Chester Place. Los Angeles. There we go. Doheny. I'm going to say Doheny. Very nice postcard here. This one went for $4.95 plus shipping, despite the fact I added an extra E to the end of California. How embarrassing. This one went to the same customer as all the previous Texas postcards. This is Alamo Plaza in San Antonio. 1909 divided back. This one I took an offer on for $12 plus shipping. Very cool. So the Doghouse Restaurant used to be a restaurant here in Seattle. Big amongst Husky fans, the mascot of the University of Washington, hence the Doghouse. Closed in the 1990s, unfortunately. This one kind of taking a jab here. I can't get away with anything. You're in the Doghouse. Get it? Hilarious. And then we've got a whole story here of the Doghouse. So I knew this one would do well. There was one other up there at $9.95 plus $1 shipping. And I decided, well, if there's only one more out there, I want mine to sell first. So I put mine out for $8.95 plus $1 shipping. And it sold in like 2 days. So either I undersold it, which is a possibility, or I discovered the top of the market for this particular card. Nice Christmas postcard. Again, Christmas sells all year round. I've been listing a lot of these. So the ribbon closure on the envelope, some mistletoe sticking out of the seal here. Just a real pretty nice postcard. It is embossed. $4.95 plus $1 shipping. You'll see there's definitely some variance in my Christmas postcard pricing. Some of it is experimentation. Some of it is just what I think looks better and is more appealing. So it's kind of subjective. Some of it's just, putting it out there, see what sticks. And I'm finding for a lot of them, the $4.95 plus shipping to $6.95 plus shipping is a good zone, kind of going within that. And for some of the really nicer, more elaborate, intricate cards, kind of going up into the like $14.95 or $19.95. Usually putting a make offer on those. It's been working out well. Look, someone was doing some math over here. Here we've got the Northern Pacific Railroad Depot in Bismarck, North Dakota. Unposted divided back postcard, but not without its issues. Still sold relatively quickly for $5.95 plus shipping. Here we've got the Church of Christ at 5th and Broadway Streets in Henrietta, Oklahoma. This one, I didn't find any out there. It wasn't that super interesting, except for in its uniqueness. I put it up at $14.95 plus shipping. It sold after a couple of weeks. I did take an offer for $12. This one came from the private pick I recently picked up from a collector in Tacoma. Here we have Juneau, Alaska. View from the docks, or view from the water of the docks, I should say. It is a chrome postcard, very cool, 1961 posted. Just nice colors, very like, really gives you a sense of how nestled into the mountains this little town is. This one sold for $2.95 plus $1 shipping. Oop. We already looked at that one. Here we have Honolulu from the sea. This is around the 1910s. I don't remember. Yeah, so we've talked about this before. South Seas Curio in Honolulu was the publisher. I've done very, very well with that publisher. I like this one because it's sort of like a fisheye view, right? It looks a little bit like warped around. I just think it's kind of cool. It's unposted. It's come all this way, all this time, and this one I took an offer on for $25 plus shipping, and of course it's going back to Hawaii. Another comic postcard here. Give a woman an inch and she'll take a mile, but give a man an inch or smile and he'll take a clinch. Again, yeah, sexual assault is hilarious. That's sarcasm. Don't leave the negative comments, please. It was a different time, 1940s, back when, yeah. She's going to slap him, and he deserves it. $4.46 plus shipping. This is Mount LeConte in the Smoky Mountains National Park. Is it LeConte or LeConte? Oh, man. And it's all they got is the zoom in. So there you go. That's all you're going to get, too. Sold for $2.95 plus $1 shipping. Here we have a chrome postcard. This is Port Angeles, Washington. It's about an hour north of me where this is located. This is the Agate and Crescent Beach in Port Angeles. Another postcard. This one's actually going to the same customer as the previous one. This is Lake Crescent from the Lake Crescent Lodge. Lake Crescent, not far from me as well. It's up near Port Angeles in Clallam County, Washington. Love this one. I really like this style of postcards. They're always French. This is the language of kissing in French. The sur le front for innocence. The sur les joies for affection. The sur les bouches for amour. Sur les tendresses for tendresse. Beautiful hand-colored or hand-tinted. Just a neat postcard. And then somebody used it for testing their typewriter. This one sold for $5.36 plus $1 shipping. And really just a lovely postcard. Here we have Everett, Washington. The Cedar Stump Residence. Washington has some big-ass trees as well. Long gone, unfortunately. I looked it up. But still very cool. You got the kids kind of like making whatever. You got grandpa out here on front reading a letter from Ma. You got Meemaw here kind of looking in. Nice card. Sold for, took an offer for $15 plus shipping. Spring Glen, New York. This is a, believe it or not, a linen postcard. That ain't, yes, a linen postcard. And beat to all heck. Put it up for $2. Sent out a 15% offer. Somebody took it. So $1.66 plus $1 shipping. Got a nice one here of the Napa Soda Springs in California. This is the Rotunda at Napa Soda Springs. This one took an offer for $16 plus shipping. Undivided back, old postcard. Very cool. Another large letter greetings here. Greetings from New Mexico. Just this one just pops, and it's just very, I really like this one. I'm surprised it took so long to sell. I did price this up a little bit from my standard large letter greeting price. This one was $4.95 plus $1 shipping. It is unposted and took, a couple of months to sell, but it did eventually sell. This is Princeton, New Jersey, despite the fact that I misspelled it and left out the C. This is the, wow, you guys, look at this title. Princeton, New Jersey, Washington battle. Man, I must have done this one early in the morning before the coffee hit in. Typos galore. Somebody bought it. Somebody somehow found this card and bought it for $1.95 plus $1 shipping. Jacksonville, North Carolina. This is the Coastal Motel. Got some cool classic cars out front there. Got the sign for the motel. Motels are great. I like motels. Got the cool old school station wagon. This one sold for $6.95 plus $1 shipping. I've sold quite a few of this. This is Maggie Valley in North Carolina. Just an autumn scene in Maggie Valley. I've sold, if you go back several weeks, we sold a bunch of Maggie Valley to one customer a while back. This one sold for $3.56 plus $1 shipping. This here I just listed earlier today. This is the Licking County Courthouse in Newark, Ohio. Listed this just this morning for $1.95 plus $1 shipping. It's not an uncommon post. It's not rare. It's very common. So I priced it to sell, and it did. Really like this one. This is Los Angeles, California. Winter at East Lake Park. I love this car kind of coming out of the water. It looks like it was bobbing along at the bottom of the beautiful briny lake. But winter in LA. On the Road of 1,000 Wonders. This one here sold for $2.66 plus $1 shipping. So that is it for our eBay cards. Moving on, we did sell 6 on HipPostcard. So let's take a look at those. Here's the first one. This is loading a barge of cotton in Houston, Texas. Sold for $32.21 Canadian. Look familiar? Yep, we had 2 of them. This one a little bit worse off than the other, but same thing here. Sold for £2.91 pound. Got a nice advertising postcard, United Airlines DC-7. Took an offer for $5 plus shipping. The Georgian Tea Room here in Savannah, Georgia. Inn Postcard advertising, $7.95 plus shipping. And pilgrimage to Crow Patrick with the chapel in the background. This is in, I believe it's Ireland. I might be, yeah, it's Ireland because it says so right there. That says inland, but it is Ireland. Took an offer on this one. I had to fend off a lot of lowballs on this before the one I took. This actually came out of the lot of postcards to Miss Daisy Graves in Cupertino, California. Means I've had this up for almost a year and finally sold for $40 Canadian. And finally, real photo postcard of Marine Gardens in Oregon with the back that is upside down. Just some sea anemone there, and it sold for $5.95 plus shipping. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of part 2. So let me know what you think. Do you like this 2-part thing? Do you think moving into 2 shorter videos is better? I think it's going to work out great, especially for me. Taking an hour to do these is a little tiring for me, and I think probably a little tiring for you as the viewer. I think breaking it up over a couple of different episodes gives you some shorter videos more frequently. Everybody wins. Thank you so much. If it's your first time here, please consider subscribing. If you find this kind of information useful, here's the place. You can leave a comment, questions down below. I try to respond to all of them. There's some ways you can support the channel down there as well. Thank you all very much. We will see you next Sunday.